YouTube, what's going on? That last video I just put up was like a product review thing. A lot of people have been asking me about it, and so yeah, just go check that out. I'll put the link on the screen right now. But what I'm here to talk to you guys about today is how I almost went to jail / prison. Now, like if you have watched my other videos, I'm 20 years old. I'm in college. I go to community college, and when people think of community college, they think of, oh, you're a slacker, all this stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, I like to slack off, but why would I go to a university and pay $20,000 a semester when I can go to this and pay a couple thousand and get the same education? I'm not taking my major, I'm just doing math, science, English, like all the basic courses. So, living in an apartment, I did live in an apartment when this went down. And if you go to a community college, or if you don't know, I'll tell you, most of the people there are just they're there to learn, like they're there to go to class. Like, I sit and talk with some people sometimes, but like, you go to school and you're not like there to sit and talk, like you're learning. And so like, people show up, they go to class, and they leave. Like, you'll see people talking and stuff, and I hang out with some people from school, but a lot of my friends from high school, like a lot of my friends, they've moved to different parts of the country. They're doing different stuff, so I don't really talk to a lot of them anymore. And last spring / summer, this one went down like May, April-ish, sometime around there, and I lived in an apartment with my girlfriend, and going to work and going to school and stuff. And we lived on the bottom floor. There's 2 floors to the apartment, and the people, not the people above us, but the people like across the way, like across the hall and up, they had moved out, and then it had been empty for like a month or so, for like a pretty long while. Like, tons of people had came by, but like they never bought into it. Like, they didn't sign the lease or whatever is what I'm trying to say. And so I will like hang out with like my girlfriend's girlfriends, or like her friends, or whatever they call me, like hang out. And it's kind of lame. I didn't really talk to that many people because, like, I don't know, I'm kind of a shy person. But once I get to meet you and like open up, like, I'm like the most talkative and like nice person. I'm about to blow this fucking dude up. But so the people across the street, they're like college kids or whatever, and they're having like this huge ass party. Like, you could hear it and stuff. And so this was a Thursday night. I was like, man, I wish it would be cool if some people my age moved upstairs. And so, heaven behold, the very next day, these 2 brothers that were like exactly my age moved in. And like, I was like, damn, is this really happening right now? And so they moved in, and like, I talked to them, met them, and like, we just chatted or whatever. And they were having like a shindig or like a welcoming thing later that night. And my girlfriend, she had already had plans, so she couldn't really drop them. So it's just me by myself. And so I went up there, and like, they had invited a bunch of their friends, so like, I didn't know anyone there, but nonetheless, I still had a great time. Drank some brews, smoked some trees, all that stuff. And then I guess we were being kind of loud, and our neighbors called the police on us, or cops, whatever. And they knocked on the door and like, we're calling the cops. So I knew they were coming, and at the time I had like 24 grams of still like fire on me, and I was like, well, shit, I'm not gonna go to jail. Oh, I just knifed him. So I was like, I'm not gonna go to jail. And so I was like, all right, I gotta get rid of the shit. So I went outside, like down the stairs, and there's like a little mini forest or whatever behind our house, or behind the apartments. So I just like went and like got as much stuff as I could. Like, I had some bongs and some pipes and grinders and beer bottle, just all liquor bottles, all that stuff. And so like, I went and hit it because like, I knew they were coming, but I forgot a couple stuff. was the heat in the moment, you know. I was freaking out. I was like shaking. So the cops ended up showing up about like less than 5 minutes later. I mean, the town I live in, if you guys know where it's at, where the town I lived at, Franklin, all you 615ers out there know it's a bunch of bullshit. The cop to person ratio is like 10 times greater than other cities in the South, or I'm sure other places, but they're assholes. And so they showed up with like literally like 15 different cops. This was a Friday night. I guess they didn't have anything else better to do, or there wasn't anything else going on at the time. So like 15 cops showed up. They brought the drug dogs. I mean, they thought I was like a fucking crack dealer or whatever. And they said the lady who called the cops said that she smelled a suspicious smell. But so they were like, went upstairs, and we had been drinking a whole lot too. But we were really smart about after every can we threw it in like a trash bag, and so when we were done, just tied it up and took it to the dump. And so like they didn't smell any alcohol. I could have gotten fucked for underage drinking, but like that didn't happen. Yeah, so I could have gotten fucked for that. Luckily that didn't happen. So they were like looking around the apartment, because I guess they already had reasonable cause, because someone had called the cops, and like they really didn't, but we had to let them in anyways, because they were gonna like bust the door down. So let him in. I thought I had hit everything. We were still upstairs, and one of the pipes that we were smoking out of, we had put it under the couch, and I guess it had gotten moved back, or it wasn't pushed under all the way, and so like just the tiniest bit of it was sticking out. And so that gave them right then and there. They could search the place up and down. They brought the dogs in. I mean, they were going at it, just trying to find any little thing to fuck us over. And so, you know, I just met these dudes. I wasn't gonna put the blame on them. I mean, that's not cool. So I was like, yeah, it's mine. You know, that's just not cool. I'm not an asshole like that. So I took the blame. And then they're like, all right, well, we need to search your apartment. And at that point, I pretty much had to, because they found all my stuff and I admitted it. And so went downstairs. They found my big ass bong, like it's like $200, and I didn't take it with me because it was like, it's so breakable. And so like I like stuffed it in the closet, and they looked everywhere, and then like I had forgot that I had weed in the car. And so they're like, we need to search your car, like we need to search everything. So they went up and down, and they were looking through everything. Went to my car. I had like a little bit of weed in my trunk. I don't like to ride with it in the front of the cabin or the car, because like I don't know, it stinks it up. So it was in a bunch of bags, and had the dryer sheets on it. And the dude looked right at it. I mean, the cop like looked right at it, didn't say a word. I don't know if he just didn't see it because it was so dark outside. Like the little light in my trunk was broken, so like he didn't see it. And so I dodged a huge bullet, and like yeah, it was one of the craziest nights that I've ever had in my entire life. Let me tell you that. It was fun meeting people my age, but then just the whole cop thing, like not getting caught, just being able to like just say fuck. Oh, I didn't say fuck you, but you know, just the whole fuck you didn't find anything. And like as soon as they left, like 30-45 minutes later, we all got back together and just kept partying. We like smoked victory bowls on the porch. Like it was the fucking perfect night. So yeah, this is my story, you know, about dodging a huge bullet, which could have fucked everything up. Because if you get caught with like a gram, you go on probation, you go papers, drug tests, goes on your record. So I don't even know if I had gotten caught with 24. I mean, I think I would have gone to prison. I hope not. I mean, I would have sucked ass, but it didn't happen. And I've been much more careful. But anyways, that's beside the point. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's kind of long. In the comment section below, leave a comment about if any crazy stuff you've had, any crazy run-ins with the police or whatever. Remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Got the camera up and running, so tomorrow or this weekend, expect some dank ass shit coming your way. This is Alex here. Peace.